Welcome along to the race by race preview for Sasa Ladies Purse Day at Sha Tin on Sunday. Paul Lally here providing all of the selections, and we get things underway. Back to the regular start time of 1 o'clock, and the first is a Class 5 over the 1600 metres. Class drop for Only You. Celestial Harmony comes back in distance. Smart Beauty's a 4-time course and distance winner. Cosmo Light, the hood off, the pacifiers go back on. Smashing Express wears blinkers for the first time. Mr Good Vibes, no tongue tie, and Supreme Winner is minus the blinkers. So capacity field from the mile start for the opening race, Paul. And a couple going forward, the Way We Win and Celestial Harmony.
Yeah, look, Celestial Harmony's got the £7 claim with Brittany Wong aboard. The other one, the Way We Win's been going forward in his last couple of races. The other also likes to go forward as Supreme Winner as well. Lapras. Perfect Peach has been sitting midfield in his recent starts. Only You's got the wide draw as he comes into this grade.
Here he is, Only You. We've just seen him on the speed map, Paul, going back to near enough to last from the 14. He's very consistent. This is him running 4th last time. He's just struggling to win a race, but he's always around the money.
Yeah, look, he's downgraded, which should help him as well. Comes into Class 5 here. He's had 3 goes in Class 5 for 3 placings. So he just can't seem to get that second win on the board. I mean, that first win came off a 57 rating, and he's down to 40 now. He always looks like he was really unlucky in one of those runs as well, where he should have won. Like, he deserves to win in this group.
Derek Long, fresh off a good day on Wednesday. Good night on Wednesday night rides him. Smashing Express 6th, Celestial Harmony and Smart Beauty. Back from the 18 to the 1600 metres, Celestial Harmony, and with a £7 claim this week.
Yeah, so look, he's got 12 though. That's just a little query. May have to work a little bit to get across. There's still a decent run till the first bend from the 1600 metre mark. Smashing Express, he's another one of these horses. He's a long-standing maiden. He's had 20 starts but been placed numerous times. He's never that far away either, Smashing Express. So, look, I'll put him in on a very minor line.
And on to our final replay now. Perfect Peach has had a good start to his campaign. 2 starts for a first and this second. Zach Purton sticks, Michael Chang trains. Mr Good Vibes 4th. Smashing Express appears again. Who's the best of this replay?
Perfect Peach looks the one here. He's actually won off this rating in the past as well. He's come into the season going really well, as you mentioned, with 2 placings from 2 starts. Perfect Peach, or a win actually, and a second. So he's in really good form at the moment. Barrier number 3, not badly rated. So look, he's a really good chance in this.
And Ninja Derby just too strong off the front in that replay. Where does he figure into top 4?
Going to make him the Quinella horse, so he goes in for second. I think Only You is knocking on the door for a win, so he's on top to beat Perfect Peach. Panda Legend's another well-rated horse. He's one of 49. He's down to the 34 rating, and he was being placed in his last couple as well, and then Smashing Express. 1, 3, 4, 8.
As easy as one of those race ones. Number 1 for Paul, with Only You to win the first. Almost the first starter stakes as race number 2. Plenty of them make their debut. And it's over the 1,000 metres. Cap line of 4 trials. Jumbo Blessing 4 trials. Magic Super, Run Sunrise also having their first start. Sight Hermoso ran 6th at his opening go. So My Folks has had 6 trials. Sarah Speed blinkers on. Straight to Glory, a hood going on. We've got Winning Diamond, who didn't troll too badly a few times out of the 3 that he has had, and Winning Money down at the bottom. The speed map, surely it was nice and easy for this race, Paul.
Well, 8 of the runners, of the 14 runners, have either debutante or had 1 start, the top 8. So, yeah, a little bit tricky. But look, So My Folks has shown good speed in his trial. So has Run Sunrise. Jumbo Blessing showed better speed than Run Sunrise on the dirt, but on the grass, it was the other way around. So that's why I've got Run Sunrise in front of Jumbo Blessing. King Warrior's got speed of the racehorses, as has Straight to Glory. Cap Liner, he's led in a recent trial as well.
The racehorses appear in our first replay. It was 1,000 metres, so a good guy. We've got Straight to Glory, Giant Ballon, who was a little stirred up at the gates when he cast a plate, but went quite okay at his debut. Sight Hermoso gets held up. Little Monster went the other way. Good first start, not such this day.
Yeah, second up itis for him. I like the run of Sight Hermoso on debut here because he had no room all the way down the straight. You can see he's just sort of being ridden hands and heels at this stage. There was no room. He had to try and get back to the inside. He was sort of having a sort of a argy-bargy with that horse on his inside. And once he got clear here, this was the best part, and you can see him now starting to run off really nicely. Giant Ballon, it wasn't a bad run from him either, but of the two, I really did like the way he stretched out nicely, Sha Tin, once he got clear.
That's the first replay. The second one features a racehorse who's first up, and also Cap Liner, who's making his debut out of the Jamie Richards stable. He's had 4 trials. He ends up winning this one. And what did you make of his first start chances?
Well, I thought the all-weather trial was quite good. Obviously, he's got to now come to do it on the straight 1,000, so that was just a little query. It's got barrier 3, so he's going to have to do it from the inside. But look, he's obviously got ability, this horse, because he did win the trial, under sort of he wasn't pushed out towards the end of the trial anyway. So if it doesn't pay off in this race, I wonder if they'll have a crack at the all-weather with him.
Definitely something to think of around Cap Liner. Jumbo Blessing and Run Sunrise have tangled a few times in these trials, and their last 2, it's a result each. Did you have a slight favour to one over the other?
Yeah, I did. I like Run Sunrise. Now, he runs second in this one behind Jumbo Blessing, and Jumbo Blessing was going a lot the better. When they both trialled down the straight 1,000, it was reverse. Run Sunrise was going a lot better than Jumbo Blessing. So coming back onto the grass, that was the preference I had for Run Sunrise over Jumbo Blessing. But I think they've both got good chances coming into the race.
And our final trial to have a look at is So My Folks, who's had the 6 trials. The one prior to this, he lit up and faded, but seemed to come on pretty well out of that because he went and lit all of the way here and beat Good Chap, who placed at his last start. Yeah,
so he's got some good early speed, this horse. He's got barrier 5, so I think he'll come across. Look, he's going to be right up there, So My Folks. So he's got a senior rider in Hugh Bowman aboard. Tongue Tie goes on for his debut. The thing that why I didn't put him in is by So You Think, and I think in time he'll need further than 1,000.
So he's not going in because of distance concerns. Who is the top 4?
I'm going to do one that's had a race with the sort of the fitness, superior fitness, and that's Side Hermoso. Really liked his run. He was blocked halfway down the straight, and once he was clear, hit the line strongly. Run Sunrise's trial on the grass was better than Jumbo Blessing's. Jumbo Blessing's trial was better than Run Sunrise on the dirt, but now we're racing on the grass. That's why I went 5 to beat 3. And then of the other raced horses, Straight to Glory, he's been placed numerous times down the straight 1,000. 6, 5, 3, 10.
A win for Brenton Avdella and John Size for Paul in race number 2 with Side Hermoso. Preview for race number 3, Sha Tin Sunday, and looking at the field for this race. We've got a 1,400 metre Class 5 with Circuit Fiery having placed 6 from 10 course and distance at the top of the book. Iron Legion missed a start on the 1st of October when he was fractious in the gates. Blue Baron into Class 5. Legend Star up in trip. Decree Lot, last start winner, extra £5. Double Show last start winner carries an extra 7, and Euro Rocks has the pacifiers with the cowls gone, the blinkers going back on. We've got the pace here from Circuit Victory and Team Happy, both noted leaders, Paul.
Yeah, they both like to lead. And Circuit Victory, when he won his race, he led all the way. He's got the claim. Holly Doyle jumps aboard Team Happy, and she led all the way on a horse at Happy Valley on Wednesday night. I think this horse will go forward as well. Iron Legion likes to go forward, but drawn wider than the other two. Circuit Fiery will get his chance once again. He's run second in his last 3, and the Concentration was a good run from him last start. He should be there midfield.
Upset winner is the first replay, Decree Lot, who managed to get the job done and kept poor old Circuit Fiery on the maidens list. Car-Ying Power, 5th, My Flying Angel, disappointing this day. He was good before this and he's trialled very strongly since. At a price that Decree Lot was at, do you want to see him do it again?
Yeah, I do. Look, and Circuit Fiery does meet him a lot better at the weights for this race as well. He's got barrier number 3, Circuit Fiery. He was there to be shot at. Look, I've got him in again, but he just always seems to find one to beat him. He's a 15-start maiden with 4 seconds, this horse. So, again, he was... he's an honest horse, but he just can't get his nose in front at this stage.
He keeps running at placings, does Circuit Fiery. His Double Show winning last time. The Concentration's been in his selections at times in this grade, and Car-Ying Power 6th. He did have a perfect run this day, Double Show.
Yeah, he did. Look, I like the concentration. You can see him, he's been held up all the way down the straight there. Still can't get a go, the concentration. Now, he's one off 5 pounds higher at 35. He's rated 30 now. Once he got into the clear here, he did make some really good ground, the concentration. So with a clear run, I'd see him can overturn the tables here on Double Show.
The third horse is going into the selections of the concentration, and Blue Baron up at the Chung Fa Trials. You've been with this horse too, of what was a really strong form race in his debut at Happy Valley. Hasn't delivered. Trial winner, Class 5.
Yeah, so we'll get to stick with him. He did run second in Class 4, and I think he is capable of winning in Class 4. This was a really good trial, I thought, from him. He had something to chase at here and managed to chase the horse down in front and win the trial. So from barrier number 4, I think he can get a little bit close in the run. And look, it was a low-pressure trial, you have to say that. But he could only win it, and he did.
And on that trial win and what he's done in the past and the class drop, he's the one to beat.
Yeah, a couple of things in his favour there, isn't it, coming into Class 5 for the first time. So he'll go on top from the concentration. Circuit Fiery is so consistent. Circuit Victory, when it did win its race, it led all the way. That was off a 35 rating. He's slightly higher here at 40. But with a 7 pound claim, he's still well rated. 4-12-1-2.
That's the information for the third race at Sha Tin. It's the first leg of the early treble. Race number 4 now, and the information for the race and the starters list about to appear on the screen. It's Class 4 over the 1600 metres, Flying Knights on the class drop and up in distance. The Lion King into Class 4 for the first time. Fighting Machines won a trial impressively since having a normal heart rate last time. The Auspicious last start winner extra at £6. China Win, cheek pieces off, blinkers first time. In O Super, no shadow roll, but blinkers on. Gorgor wears blinkers, and Beauty Missile from barrier number 2 runs here off a rating of 40 with the lightweights. And there's the speed map, Paul. Yeah,
so look, it looks like Turf Phoenix can get across and lead this race. Happy Universe likes to go forward. The Lion King's drawn the inside. Audacious Pursuit's got a wide draw, so he may go forward. China Win's got blinkers on for the first time. He'll be looking for a bit of cover in there somewhere. Flying Knight's been downgraded. And then back to, I think, Beauty Viva, this is the way the draw is. He may be further back than he would like to be.
This was a deserved win. First up, the Auspicious. He'd been racing so well prior to this and then manages to deliver. He won at big odds at his first start, and he's raced well since then. He wasn't quite at the odds of his first start this day. It's Run Smart about to be passed by Autumn Vibes, and Run Smart's a Wednesday night winner since.
Yeah, he has. Now, this horse, as you say, led up to this win. Both his wins have been over 1,400 metres. He now steps up to 1,600 metres, which he's had 2 goes at and hasn't really done too much. The way he races, you'd think 1,600 would be okay for him. He was on the cusp, but he didn't quite get it.
No, the Auspicious for Paul. Happy Universe, he too went close last time until out-kicked on the inside. Beauty Missile gets in with the lightweight. Could have gone around at the top of Class 5 with a heavier weight, but he is a long-standing maiden.
Yeah, a really good run here from Beauty Missile, but as the problem is, he's a non-winner at this stage. He's now with Brett Crawford as Beauty Missile. He comes in the lightweight with a low draw, so he's going to be popular in the market because the algorithms will definitely pick him up. But 33 starts for 6 seconds tells a bit of a story there with him. Happy Universe is in good form at the moment.
And it's Bull Attitude just getting through inside and beating him. He has placed since, also has Happy Universe. Next replay features Glorious Star. This was his debut in O Super 4th. We'll talk more about him shortly, but Glorious Star, he's had a trial since this. He comes up with a good draw. It was a better draw than what he had this day. And the further they went in this race, the better he looks.
And stepping up to 1,600 looks ideal for him. I thought it was a good run from this horse. Inno Super was fantastic too, back there on the inside. He took the short way home. Glorious Star took the long way home. There wasn't too much together at them between the two of them at the finish. So I both think they're legitimate chances coming into Sunday's race.
Glorious Star's had 1 trial since that race. Super's had another start since that race, and here he is running 3rd. And so he's franked the form. He gets to the outside and he makes some strong late ground here, Paul. And it's going to be Zach Purton on board for David Eustace this week.
Yeah, so look, he's going to go in for sure in O Super. Blinkers on for the first time. Shadow Row will come off him. This is his second start over the 1,600 metres, and sometimes horses just do need to run over the 1,600 metres because the pace is quite different when you step up to the mile. And he's drawn wide once again, but he'll try and do something similar to this, and I can see him finishing off the race similar to what he did in that one.
That's a breakdown of the replays for race number 4. What's the breakdown of your selections?
I'm going to go with Glorious Star stepping up to the 1,600. I like the way he made all that ground down the outside. Look, one we haven't talked about is Flying Knight. He's a horse that's been downgraded, comes into this grade for the first time. He's only had the 4 starts and steps up to the mile for the first time. So there's a couple of things going on with him. China Win, now blinkers on this horse. Holly Doyle will jump aboard, just got to overcome barrier 12, and then Inno Super. 8-1-7-10.
That's the 4th on Sunday at Sha Tin, the first leg of the Triple Trio. This is race number 5 now, and looking at this race, it is a Class 3 over the 1,200 metres. Lifeline Express is placed 2 from 2 first up. Infinite Resolves placed 3 from 5 course and distance. Matters Most, a last start winner, an extra £3 on his back. Got a first starter in All Too Brave, a delayed first start after being unable to be replated on the 19th of last month. California Blues is on debut, so too Eternal Richness. Tokamai has the pacifiers off. Talgether has had 3 trials, and Sugar, he races best at this stage over at Happy Valley, Paul.
He does. I'll wait for him over there. Tokamai can go forward. Matters Most changed their tactics last time, led all the way. Infinite Resolve likes to go forward as well. So that'll put the pace into the race. Eternal Richness, one of the debutantes, and Tau Together are both showing speed in their trials. Sunny the Best should be able to get a good run back. California Blues has been going back, and then Circuit Grand Slam, although he's got the £7 claim, he actually likes to go back in his local trials, and he's drawn 11, so maybe towards the rear.
That is him last on the inside, but this is Infinite Resolve, a third over 1,200 metres last time out, so stays at the same trip. We just saw on the speed map from the draw, it might be a little tough for him out from barrier number 12. Yeah,
that was the concern I had, and that's, if he had drawn low, I would have put him on top because he's been showing some pretty good form recently, consistent form. Third behind Patch of Stars here, he wasn't too far away at all. So, look, it's just what sort of run he can get from barrier 12. Luke Ferraris will earn his riding fee here. He just has to try and be able to slot in somewhere with him. It just looks a bit tricky.
Maybe not quite as tricky for Sunny the Best, who's in our second replay. And this was over the 1,000 metres. He's last here, bar the riderless Chill Buddy, who was quite okay and, in fact, trialled through the week after this, so no concerns with him. Up to 1,200 metres, good thing for Sunny the Best.
Yeah, look, his wins have been over 1,200 and 1,400 metres. Sunny the Best, he's second up here. This was a really terrific run on his seasonal debut when he manages to get into 4th position. He's a horse that's won here and been placed 3 times over the 1,200 metres. He's 1 of 58. He's higher than that at the moment, but look, I think he's more than capable of going up the ratings even more.
Alpha Strike winning that race on debut. Next up, we head around the bend to the 1,200 metres, and Matters Most led and was just 2 nifty in front for them this day. Yellow Swong's going to ride again with the £5 claim. He beat Super Strong Kid, who was a very short-priced favourite in this race.
Yeah, he did, didn't he? Now, the thing with Matters Most is he's drawn 8, and he got an uncontested lead here, but I don't think that's going to happen here with horses like Tokamai, who's drawn barrier 4 inside him, who's got some really good speed. And some of the first starters, Tau Together and the other one, which is Eternal Richness, both have got speed, and Infinite Resolve will put pressure on him as well. So I don't think he's going to get his own way.
Draws might help with the result here.
I think it is. I think it will, and that's why I've gone with Sunny the Best on top. He should get the perfect run from barrier number 5. Infinite Resolve just need a bit of luck there. Lifeline Express, we haven't talked about him. He's a horse that's been placed twice, fresh up in the past, and has drawn barrier 1, and then Matters Most just on that minor line. 5-2-1-4.
That's all the information for race number 5, the first leg of Sunday's 6 Up. Back half of the program commences with race number 6 and a very informed horse at the top of the book for this one. It's a Class 4 over the 1,200 Jubilant winner looking for 3 in a row. Extra £3 for his last start win. Voyage Boss Cheek Pieces off Blinkers first time. Volcanus, a last start last start all-weather winner. On the 30th of October, carries an extra £4. Moto Man gets a better draw. Incredible Moment gets a weight turnaround and barrier turnaround with Jubilant winner. California Blitz is placed 2 from 4 course and distance. Good Chap has the cheek pieces on. Vigor Elegant, the crossover noseband on. An Awesome Treasure as the blinkers coming off. An Incredible Moment to lead Paul from barrier 5.
Yeah, I think he will, but I think he'll get crossed eventually by Vigor Elegant. He's got the £7 claim, and he set up some really quick sectionals. He went too quick last time, Vigor Elegant. That's why I thought they might try and restrain him in this race. But if he does get across, that'll allow California Blitz to slot in. Awesome Treasure's another one with good speed. Motorman's got the inside draw. Sharing should get his opportunity back along the rail, along with the horse that's won its last 2. Valiant winner.
We head now to the trainer of Jubilant Winner. It is Nick with Jamie Richards.
Jamie Richards, Jubilant Winner, is really living up to his name this season. 2 from 2, and he did a good job last time once again.
Yeah, just taking a little while for the penny to drop with him, but he's getting there now, and obviously as he continues to win and go up in the handicaps, it doesn't get any easier for him, but he's going to get three cracks in Class 4, so yeah, happy with the horse. He's just sort of copy and paste from his last couple of runs. The maintenance trial seems to be doing well.
That's probably a key sort of aspect of this race, isn't it? As you mentioned, the fact that he does get another go in this grade, even under the top weight.
Yeah, got to carry the impost now, but yeah, he seems to have trained on well, and everything's in order.
I know his first run this season when he won visually looked impressive. Last time out, he had to probably work that bit harder and knuckle down, and regardless of his price, which was prohibitively short, but he got the job done. I thought there was plenty of positives to take out of his last win.
Yeah, the horse on his inside that he meets again sort of ran out and impeded his line a little bit. But anyway, as you say, he got the job done, but he needs to keep improving.
How's his recent trial been? It looked pretty good.
Yeah, just nice. Took over maintenance trial. Horse seems to be doing well. So hopefully he can front up and run well. He's sort of drawn middle of the line there. He's got good gate speed, so he'll put himself in the race and do his best.
Certainly been doing his best the last couple of starts, looking for 3 in a row. Jubilant Winner. California Blitz here. Paul was on the pace over the 1,000 metres last time. He's racing really consistently, this horse. Just can't get the win on the board, but can't fault the way he's going.
No, that's true. 7 looks a bit tricky with the speed underneath him. That was just my little concern with him. Look, the distance isn't a problem for him. Here at Sha Tin, he's had 6 goes on it for 3 placings. He was run right on the cusp, actually, California Blitz, but I just don't know if there is that danger he could be trapped 3 wide.
It's Robot Lucky Star winning that race. You'll see him at Happy Valley on Wednesday night. Some trial form now around Sharing, and he is on the return here on the back of 3 trials. Zach Pert and John Size, and the trials have looked good.
They have. Look, he's going to go in the numbers. He did win 2 starts ago here at Sha Tin. Sharing. Once he came to Sha Tin, they had put in 2 really good races. He'd had a couple of early races at Happy Valley. He's got Zach Pern aboard barrier 3, and I think John Size's horses are just about ready to go. So, yeah, he definitely will go in the numbers.
You can see there, the further they go, the better he looks sweeping through on the inside. Jubilant Winner, does he make it 3 in a row?
I had a look at it a couple of times here, and I had him on top, and then I put him second, and in the end I put him second behind Incredible Moment. They meet each other, and Incredible Moment meets him slightly better at the weights. He's got barrier 5 versus barrier 6, so not too much in it there. Sharing could be the one that could finish over the top of both of them. And then Good Chap, it was a good run from Good Chap last time, and he has got that gear change as well, so he goes in on a minor line. 7, 1, 4 and 9.
Same first 2, just flipping them around. Incredible Moment this week to beat Jubilant Winner for Paul in race number 6. Race number 7 is the Group 3 feature, the running of the Sasa Ladies Purse, and start time for this race is at 4:05. Beauty Joy at the top of the book comes up with barrier 10. Cheng Cheng Glory's had 2 trials since he came back from South Korea. Happy Together has the hood going on. Sunlight Power cheek pieces and the hood comes off. Ensued won the race last year. Ruby Lot cheek pieces off. Blinkers first time. Bundle Award has placed second up, the only time he has been second up. Pray for Mirza Group 3 winner of the Lion Rock Trophy and Encountered Paul won the race back in 2023.
Yeah, it's a lot lighter weight in this race. Pray for Mir looks the leader. Sword Point's an interesting one because he could easily lead as well and come across and join Pray for Mir. He didn't at his last start though. Chance and Glory, whatever happens from barrier 1, he can be positive. California Totality, likewise. Last year's winner in Shoot should get his opportunity. Moments in Time could be just trapped a little bit wide there. Not sure what they're going to do with Cape Ferrar from the wide draw. He might try and slot in there midfield. Ruby Lott's got blinkers on for the first time, but likely to go back.
Let's have a look at our first replay. It features a horse that does love the 1800 metres at Sha Tin. He ran second over the distance at Happy Valley last time. Encountered ran third, but California Totality, if the money comes for him, they rarely get it wrong.
No, it normally does, doesn't it? Look, this horse it just looks really tailor-made for him, this race, California Totality. He's got the right profile, lightweight, barrier number 3. He's had 5 goes over the 1800 metres. He's won 3 of them. And he just looks ready to win, and I like him in this race.
The other horse to come out of that replay is Encountered. He's to be ridden by Sha Tin.
Sha Tin, you're riding Encountered in the Sa Ladies Purse. Looks a nice ride to have, isn't he?
Yeah, Nick, he's of course a horse that's been running well this season. Both of his run was a good run. Of course, he come back and now, in a stronger race than what he's ran before. But I think he comes in with some credit because he comes in with no weight, and yeah, I think that's going to be a big help for him. He's taken on some stronger horses before, so I think put all together, I think he goes in a race with a chance.
His last couple of efforts around Happy Valley, I mean, yes, there've been defeats, but they've been very good, haven't they?
Yes, of course, last season he lost his form a little bit, so it's nice for the owners to have the horse come back again and start to run well again. So that's a good thing, and of course he's feeling good and he's running well. So yeah, it's gonna be good if he takes that form again to Sunday.
Has he confirmed that race well-being in his track work? I know you've had a sit on him once or twice. How has he felt?
Yeah, he felt good in the morning. He's actually worked him. I think yesterday I worked him, and I said to Brad, I think he's even doing better than what he was before. So it's nice to have a horse like him feeling good and feeling happy again at the right time.
That's Sha Tin talking about Encountered, aiming for his second Sa Ladies Purse Encountered. This is the Sha Tin Trophy, Paul, with Beauty Joy getting to the outside, running on. Moments in Time. 50's won a trial since Moments in Time, but who do you like out of this replay? Cape Ferrar in the purple cap, pretty unlucky.
Yeah, I've got none of them in actually from this one. But in saying that, Cape Ferrar, look, the only thing that worries me with him is he's just won one race. That was the Derby in 20-odd starts overseas and here. And he was lucky to win that, to be fair, with My Wish charging late. But look, he won it. He's drawn wide, so he's going to have a little bit of a problem there. But he didn't have much luck in this race.
It's held up on the middle there. And as there's nothing out of this replay, Paul, that's going in, we can just look at the marvel of technology of the drone shot of the Sha Tin Trophy with My Wish getting further away. And Cape Ferrar just held up on the inside of Voyage Bubble. Beauty Joy down the outside. And a great drone shot there of the Sha Tin Trophy as they all chased home My Wish. OK, trial. Hopefully one of these three get in because we've got Moments in Time is probably unlikely in Shoot 8th. One of your favourites, Cheng Cheng Glory. Tell us he's going in.
Yeah, no, I do like Cheng Cheng Glory. He ran third in this race last year. He's got barrier number 1, which looks ideal. He's just going to sit in behind the pace, so he'll get his opportunity. And he has won fresh up in the past and has won second up in the past as well. So, look, I think he's another one that's well credentialed coming to this race.
And there he is with Jerry Chow on board. He rides him on Sunday. He's a tough horse to get past California Totality. Can they get past him?
I don't think they can. I just think this looks a perfect race for this horse. The distance is ideal, the weight for him is ideal, and he's got barrier draw of 3. I just really like him in this. He's on top. Cheng Cheng Glory Encountered one with 128 2 years ago. He comes in with 115. Ruby Lot's got blinkers on for the first time. He'll get back. He'll be running on strongly, and he's 1 for 1 over the 1,800 metres. It's a fantastic race, but I think California Totality looks the right goods for this one. 13-2, 14-9.
A great opportunity for group success for Angus Chung, riding California Totality for Tony Cruz. We look now to race number 8, and a horse that broke through after quite a number of starts last time. Headlines the race at the top of the book, 14 starts before his first win, Etalon Or. He had been very consistent. Wide draw again though. Mount Everest, the tongue tie off. Kairos Treasure wears cheek pieces. Young Bravo has the cheek pieces going on. XL Wong Choi placed this trip last start. Smart Fat Cat, cheek pieces and hood are on. Positive Smile draws an outside barrier again. And Superb Guy won quite impressively in the trial since his last start, but he hasn't done too much on race day at this stage.
Real tricky speed map, this one, because a lot of the horses go back and there's no real leader in this race. I thought Bowser might be a possibility. He's drawn barrier 9 with Angus aboard, Angus Chung. Now, he hasn't been with Tony Cruz for too long, and Tony doesn't mind his horses going forward. Has won over 1,000 as well, so Etalon Or, he can go forward or back. He won from the back last time, but has led in the past. Strathpether with Lyle Hewitson aboard's another possible leader. The rest generally get back, so I can't see where the pace is going to come from in this race.
A horse with winning form leading into it though is Strathpether. Here's his trainer, Douglas White.
Douglas White, you've got Strathpether lining up on Sunday. Good to see him get another win last time.
It was. He's been a model of consistency for the yard. He's been a bit unlucky on a few occasions due to circumstances, but he gets his chance again. He trialled decently last week up in Chung Fa, and he's come back in good order.
Put him up 7 for the win, justified I suppose. Takes on the runner-up again, Young Bravo, but I guess that he's got his head in front. Is he one of those horses that you feel can go on with it now that he's won that race last time?
I do think so. I think that his main concern in the past is barrier draws and circumstances, but he gets a gate again on Sunday, and if he brings his last form to the races, he'll be very competitive.
Yeah, I hate to bring up, I think, was it last season? He had some absolute horror gates, didn't he?
Only last season? How about most of the season? Yeah, that's right. He's, as I said, he's been a victim of circumstances.
He's got a nice draw this time though, however, so it makes Lyle's job that bit easier.
It does, and it makes his job easier. He gets comfortable, and when he does that, he lets down.
I went back through his form, Douglas. I mean, I suppose not too many might know it, but he once famously ran second to Kaying Rise in this horse, didn't he?
He did, a long time ago. I think Kaying broke his heart, and he's had to repair it ever since. But yeah, that's the kind of horse he is. He'll give you everything he's got.
Yeah, he's more than capable, and he's certainly back to his form. Now, I must just ask you, I've got you, race 10, Chanois. Fascinating runner, this.
Yeah, he is. He's a lovely horse. He's come with some good form around him. He's been a bit of a rushed preparation, but he's handled everything correctly. He's going into his first run as fit as one would want him. I think he'll improve a lot from the outing. But in general, back home, and what I felt on his back, being on him, he's given me a lovely feel.
Yeah, lovely addition to the stable. And obviously, I know we've spoken to you about it before, but always a bit of a luxury that you can have a sit on them, so it does give you that little bit more of an insight, doesn't it?
Yeah, it helps. I think I know the track inside out, and it's nice to get on them and have a feel of them.
That's Douglas White. Etalon Or, he's about to appear on screen here, Paul, winning finally. Last time, Super Love improved a heap from this race. He ran 11th here and then 4th at his next start. What do you think about Etalon Or going back-to-back?
Well, look, it's hard to say he could go back-to-back because it took him 14 starts to win that race. Now, saying that he had 5 seconds, 3/3, what will they do with him? Will they push him forward from barrier number 13? He's got a barrier 13 and 135 pounds. He won from barrier 1 last start. Yeah, I don't know. I've left him out.
He and Strathpether has had some bad barriers, as has this horse, Positive Smile, and he's getting better with racing. He runs on and finishes second. XL Wong Choi third. Just barrier number 10 for Positive Smile. He was given every chance this day by Keith Young, just found a better one on the day to beat him.
Yeah, look, he did sprint off with a slow pace, didn't he, and run second. I'm going to put him in. I don't think this is an overly strong race, and he's obviously getting there, Positive Smile. As you say, the barrier draw doesn't help him once again, so he'll probably get back, but look, we'll definitely give him a chance. Superb Guy ran out of room down there on the inside. He didn't have too much luck in that race, so He hasn't done too much since he's been here, but he might be another one to keep an eye on.
His trial sense was good on the all-weather. You can find that on the website also. And Mount Everest is a talented horse, and he's on the comeback. Won a trial here at Happy Valley. He's also a first-up winner. That was at his debut.
Again, drawn 11, so he might have to go back as well. And you can see him sprinting really down the outside here in this Happy Valley trial by Exceed and Excel. 3 starts. He was a big price when he won on debut because he hadn't done too much at his trials. He looks like he's the pennies dropped a bit with him, and all those 3 runs have been full of merit.
All right, and can he win?
Yeah, I think he can. I don't think it's a strong race, so we'll put him on top, Mount Everest, and he's there. Number 2, the 11 Positive Smile. Now, Smart Fat Cat, he was a little bit disappointing last start, but he'd trialled enormously before that, and we'll give him a chance to redeem himself. And then Young Bravo, he's improved a lot from start 1 to start 2. Cheek pieces will go on him, I think it's positive. 2:11.97.
Mount Everest to make it 2 first-up runs for 2 first-up wins for Paul. A good race is race number 9, Class 3 race, this one, and there's a bit of talent about it with Juno Pride at the top of the book wearing a hood for the first time. Little Paradise, last start winner, goes up in trip and carries an extra £8. The Boom Box, he won second up. Lucy in the Sky switches from the all-weather to a turf 1,400 metres. Colourful Gan makes his Hong Kong debut, as does Real Gentleman. Tin Fuchs on the improve. Lucky Sam Gores won his last 2, and he's coming up into grade for the first time. That grade being Class 3, Paul.
Good race, this one. Lucy in the Sky had a run on the all-weather, which he didn't suit. He's likely to go forward. Little Paradise can go forward or back, but he's up and trip, Little Paradise. So I thought he might be a little bit more positive. A Node likes to go forward. He'll try and get across. Janu Pride's got the wide draw in the big weight again, but likes to put himself in the race. We go to the back there with Win Ease. He likes to go back. And Colourful Gan is on debut. I've got him going back as well. Lucky Sam Gores won his last 2. Will need a luck from his draw.
Here's Nick with the rider of the likely favourite in the race, Little Paradise. It's Zach Purton.
Zach, Little Paradise, back to the races on the weekend. We're excited to see him. I bet you're excited to ride him again, aren't you?
Yeah, unfortunately it's sort of been a little bit of time between runs, but I just couldn't fit him in anywhere until this week, so that was the reason for the gap between them. But you know, he's done everything right in the mornings, and his trial was nice. So obviously he's got to carry the weight, and he goes up to 1,400, so it's not going to be an easy task, but he looks like he's still improving.
You rode him for the first time last time, of course, for the win. What did you make of him as a horse?
He's a lovely horse to ride. He's got a fairly good attitude. Obviously in the gates he's had his issues, but outside of that he gets into a nice rhythm, he relaxes. He's a kind horse to ride, and he's good in the mornings. And I think he'll keep getting better as he gets more confident in the gates. But you know, he was beaten for a bit of speed, but he showed a good turn of foot and he toughed it out well.
On the nature of that win last time, I mean, the way he was sort of getting on top, you know, really well late on, does he sort of scream 1,400 metres now?
Well, let's see. You know, we're giving him his opportunity to show that. Obviously, with the 4-year-old series coming up, every 4-year-old sort of tries to head that way, and then if they're good enough, they stay on that path, and if they're not, they change course.
Zach, 6 winners for you in the last week. I think 31 for the season. I mean, it was 33 this time last season, so on course for another decent season.
Oh, I didn't realise I was going that well. Yeah, no, that's good. It'd be nice to get a bit more support. It's not easy out there to get rides. So I'll just keep chipping away and see if I can keep hitting the back of the net.
There he is, Zach Purton. Paul, we'll move on to a replay of Lucky Sam Gore, who, as you said, gets harder this week. He might be wide with some cover, but he's certainly found form. He's shooting for 3 wins in a row. The pace in the race, good or bad for him?
Well, I think it'll be okay because the horses that have drawn wide, like Lucy in the Sky and Node, they're going to have to come across. Janu Pride, another one that's going to come across. So, as such, he should get the race run to suit. As it gets harder, he's up into Class 3 for the first time now. So, it took a little while to get out of Class 4, but now he's out of Class 4. Maybe he's just the one that just needed a bit of time. So, we've seen that time and time again here in Hong Kong.
Oh, we certainly have, as we have a look now at Tin Fuchs in a trial since his last start. He's very much on the improve too, this horse. He's only lightly raced and he showed a bit in the trials before the debut. He's bringing it to the races now. 2 placings in his last 2 starts and then this.
Yeah, and he's got barrier 4. He's got, so he's going to get that perfect run, I think, at Tin Fook. Nice trial from him here, really good trial. Went to the line under a good hold there, and you can see the horse in second was really fighting back on the inside. So he's only had the 3 starts to date. He's entitled to improve for sure.
Can a Little Paradise win again?
I've got him on top, Little Paradise. You wouldn't want to take a short price about him, though, as he gets up to the 1400. But he's by Toronado, so the 1400 metres should be perfect. Lucy in the Sky, forget the last run, it was on the dirt. Didn't suit him whatsoever. I think he can get across and has 1 second up in the past. Tin Fook's on the improve, and lucky Sam Gore up to Class 3 for the first time. 2, 5, 11 and 13.
Zach Pert and Jimmy Ting for Paul, combining with Little Paradise in race number 9. And now it is race number 10, final race on Sunday's program, and we have Victor, the winner, at the top of the bookies, unbeaten in Class 2. Light Years Charm's a 4-time course and distance winner. Drombeg Benner has won 2 from 3 first up. Young Champion a wider draw. Steps ahead, the blinkers off, the visor goes on. Shenhua makes his Hong Kong debut. Beauty Crescent is absolutely flying. He's back into Class 2. He's won his last 3 down in grade. And Mickley coming back from the 1600 to the 1400 metres. And there's a bit of speed in this race, Paul.
Healthy Happy likes the lead. Drombeg Banner likes the lead. He might actually cross and lead. Beauty Crescent's been going forward and leading. Steps ahead. Will need a bit of luck from his draw. Midwinter wins over the 1400 metres. Normally goes a bit quicker. Huge run last start from Eris Nova. He'll get a lot softer run in this. Victor, the winner's been going back in his recent races. Normally you'd have him leading on his air, but he hasn't led this season at all. Mickley should get the race run to suit. And the first starter, Shenhua, coming with some really good Australian form, but this looks a stepping stone.
We have Healthy Happy winning last time over 1400 metres, and he was just able to see them all off. It was a really nice measured ride this day by Jerry Chow on Healthy Happy. He'll be looking to do something similar. Steps ahead's racing well, but comes up with barrier number 13.
Yeah, so he'll just need a bit of luck, but as you say, he's racing really well. If he gets any of that luck, then he can definitely feature. Healthy Happy stole this race from the front. He just set them up, and he just sprinted, and that's how he won the race. There is a lot more pace in this race. I don't think he's going to get it his own way. Not a bad run from Chu Chow Spirit out wide there as well.
He's trialled well since too, has Chu Chow Spirit. What about Mickley? He's only won 1 race since he's been here. He went through the 4-year-old series. Steps ahead, as you can see, is also in this replay. Is he on the improved Mickley? Can you make a case for him?
I can. I'm going to make him the value play. He's got 115 pounds with Keith Young aboard. He's going to get back like he does in this. Look, last time he raced over 1400 metres, he was beaten ahead by Light Years Charm, but he meets Light Years Charm 3 pounds a lot better. I mean, Light Years Charm's at 130. He's got 115. There's 15 pounds the lightweight on him. The way he finished off here, he always looks like he needs further, but one of his best runs here in Hong Kong's been over the strip.
And that was the Panasonic Cup replay. Here is a Beauty Crescent who's been unstoppable. He's been very hard to get past in front. He has to do it in a harder grade race this week. He's been up in this grade once before, but he's also got other contenders for the lead.
Yeah, he's going to get pressure. That's definitely the key. He's got barrier number 1. That's definitely a positive, and he's got 115 pounds. So he's going to be popular in the market once again. He's won his last 3, as you say. So he's going to be there. Just what sort of mid-race pressure he gets, there's a chance that he could get all that pressure, especially from the likes of Drombeg Banner. The second horse here's come out and won, though. South Star, isn't he?
Yes, and South Star also trialled pretty well on Friday morning. And here is Light Years Charm at the trials running 6th. This is this quality trial behind Romantic Warrior. Zach Purton rides in for David Eustace. Zach a good record on the horse. The horse a good record over 1400 metres, but does have 130 pounds to contend with.
Yeah, that's just a little query. But he's second up here, so he has been placed second up in the past. Look, he's a 4-time winner from his 10 starts, been by Rubik. This looks like the right distance for him. 9-time winner, 4-time winner from his 9 starts. So he's at the right distance, and he looks ready to run a big race.
That's race number 10, lead-up replays. Good field, this one.
Really good field. I'm going to go one with the lightweight, though, Mickley. Let's see if he can get his second win here in Hong Kong. He's got 115 pounds. He's rated 81. So he's on top to beat Light Years Charm. The last time they met, there was only a head between them. Eris Nova was a huge run for him when he ran fourth. He was wide all the way. Should get a perfect run on the inside. And Steps Ahead will just need a bit of luck from his wide draw, but he's in really good form at the moment. Going to go each way the 13 though. 13, 2, 11 and 8.
That is everything you need for Sasa Ladies Purse Day, 10 races, and we get things underway with the regular start time on a Sunday of 1 o'clock.